And welcome back to Global Spec Racing. We are here in Tier 2 for round number 12 here in Brazil. In the commentary box beside me, I have R12 Royale. How you doing, mate?
I'm doing good, hello, yeah. I'm doing good, yeah.
Nice. So, what do you reckon will happen in this race today? Who do you think will win?
I think the championship could not mathematically be decided, but definitely get close to being decided today, definitely.
Yeah. B-Tube is the only one that can do that at the moment. With an, I think, 11-point lead, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. So, after B-Tube, after a brilliant win in wet conditions last race, it looks like we'll have no different here. He took the championship lead away from Davis, with Archie Cyberbot now a distant third.
It
But
looks like Archie's on pole though, so no one else can improve.
Yeah, but that could all change this race. Archie Cyberbot is already showing his worth in these wet conditions, provided that the race could be wet. We don't know that, but it could be. Regardless of that though, Brazil has already always put on a cracker. They put on a cracker for Tier 3 yesterday, and pretty much every single race has been at least a bit exciting, and fingers crossed Tier 2 will be no different. Live up to Brazil's great reputation of providing good races. Of course, unlike all the other tiers, the champion cannot be crowned this race. In every other tier, they could have. And of course, we saw Cobra take the crown yesterday for Tier 1.
There's no point running anymore. I don't know why people are still going out and setting lap times.
They're probably getting the feel for the inters, because it might be a wet race. This might be why they're going out there, to get running on that set of inters. Another thing Brazil is renowned for. Watching Archie Cyberbot going around. He could be being quite wise here by going out on those inters to make sure he has the knowledge for them. All the frats now retired. I reckon Woman will not improve now on that 20th. The conditions are simply too wet, which means we could see a charge through the field from him.
We only have 5 drivers out on track now. Where that 4 is Jensen's tyres.
Yeah, Archie Cyberbot and Sick Fountain are two of those drivers.
They're just racing inters at this point.
I don't think they're wasting them. I just think they're trying to get some knowledge on how the conditions are. Because, think about it, your natural thought process is to practice in the dry. People don't genuinely tend to practice in the wet, which could be why they're doing this. It could be a wet race.
Just retire, really. One's obviously going to set a lap. Retire.
Warman does finally set a lap, but he's going to be last on the grid there. But of course, it's not just the drivers' championship that is looking to be very exciting. It's the constructors as well. Williams only just a single point ahead of McLaren. McLaren have managed to pull back a lot of points over the last few races. The B Chief doing most of that in Japan. So mate, do you reckon we could see another change to the championship lead by the end of this race? Oh, woman goes wide. You there, mate?
Yep, I'm here.
Okay, right.
Retire? I don't know what. Just retire.
Yeah, I know. Out. Yes. Sorry about that. Anyway, oh, B Chief's I think doing a practice start. That's pretty much all I can tell. And yep, yes he is doing a practice start. Warman's now retired. We've just got 3 drivers left out there now. Surprised they're still going on this long, but clearly they want to get as much data as possible.
Archie's pitted. YouTube. I think that might, apparently that might be a DSQ.
It might be.
Oh, it's crashed, it's
Yep.
crashed, there we go.
Yeah, just 2 drivers left out there now. Sobot. Nope, sorry, it's only 6 Fountain that's out there now.
6, just retire, I don't know why they just didn't retire. Archie's retired, now we're just waiting on Stick Fountain.
Anyway, so as pretty much the grid is going to stay like this, we've got Archie Sobot on pole position by over 2 tenths over GSR Luke in second. We have Davis, the championship contender, in third. Oh, I will do the grid after the game loads. There we go. So, then we have Lafrat in 4th, Chile in 5th, B-Tube in 6th, C. Mahoney in 7th, Thrasher in 8th, 9th is GSR Riles, 10th is Jensen, 11th is GSR Silent, 12th is Cameron, 13th is Hissy, 14th is Edgars. Oh, never mind then. Never mind then. I'll do the rest of the grid then when we get onto the
no, you
grid.
don't.
So, as we start a little bit late, we are not gonna have a formation. Oh, and of course it's raining.
It's raining. Oh, that is.
Yeah.
That's quite bad for those who really want.
Yeah. And of course, drivers gonna be thrown in straight to the deep end because we started a little bit late. The formation that has not been included.
Yeah, there is no
So
formation up, so it's just going to be straight off with cold tyres and cold brakes, I guess.
The tyres won't be cold because the game doesn't do that. But we'll have to see then as we prepare to start the race here in Brazil. Yeah, then they're all lining up now. Just waiting for Sick Fountain. Here we go then, 5 red lights to the Brazilian Grand Prix, round number 12 here in Tier 2. It's lights out and away we go. Archie Sobot gets a really good start off pole position and GSR Luke follows him. Davis tries going around the outside of Luke.
Great move from Davis, Luke's going to come back.
He doesn't quite get it done though. Oh, there's...
They will get through except Abra spun.
Yeah, GSR silent, I think, spawning round because of Thrasher.
Oh no, he's still
But
going.
meanwhile,
He's just going very slow down that straight.
Yeah, but meanwhile, I think everyone apart from that F1 boy has made it through safely. What a start from Archie Cybot though. And also Davis to try and get up the inside of Luke. Luke did not get a good start at all off the line. Let's have a look at the position changes. Yeah, so Warman's gained 9 positions off the start. What a start from him. And then Edgards has gained 6 as well. We're on to the second lap now. Cybot sets fastest lap as he tries to get the gap to GSR Luke. Up front. Meanwhile, Beachie's up the inside of GSR Chile, and he gets it done. Great move there from the McLaren and our championship leader. Of course, he will want to get on the back of Davis to maintain that championship lead. Oh, GSR silent already gets a 3-second time penalty. Mate, what do you think of the start?
Great start, especially Warman. That's probably the standout start for me. 10 places off the opening lap.
Yeah, it was a great start from the Canadian. But Archie Cybot is still maintaining that lead up at the front. But Callum is getting on the back of Warman, nearly spins it. Oh, and 6 mountains left. I will just invite him back. Oh, right, I'll invite him back. Go. Yeah. Warman had a bit. Oh, Luke gets a penalty as well. But Warman, I can tell, is struggling after his great start. And GSR Callum is getting onto the back of him now. But not quite enough. Meanwhile, further back, we got a bat for 16th between Silent and that F1 boy. That F1 boy's recovering from that awful start. Yeah, Sixth Fountain is still trying to get back in to the session. Davis. No, VTube is starting to close in on Davis now. Callum gets past Warman now. Oh, almost runs onto the grass, but manages to save it. Yeah. Archie Cybot and Beebtube are trading fastest laps at the moment. Clearly them pushing very hard, but Beebtube setting his sights on Davis. Of course, no DRS, so it'll only make passing harder. But Beachy, I doubt he cares about that right now. He just wants to get past the championship rival. What are you gonna say, mate?
Yep, I'm here. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Davis is in a good position. We've got all the championship contenders in the top 4, and this could go either way, really.
Oh, now Raz has left. I'll just invite him back.
He's in
and
20th.
Gets the 3 seconds.
He probably did it on purpose.
Probably, yeah. I won't invite him back then. Yeah, for some reason the graphic on how far behind the leader all the drivers are doesn't want to come up at the moment. Oh, we've got a yellow between sector 2 and battery.
Silent.
But we're
Silent.
alright.
Oh, there's Warman. Warman's had problems.
Oh yeah. Warman goes
Oh, he
up.
spun. He spun on the grass.
Oh, he's got grass
Putting
on his
power
tyres,
down.
which is yeah. When these inters have grass on them, it's like you're driving on ice. Yeah, it's a little bit of a DRS train forming behind Chile now. Followed by Lafrat, Jensen and Edgars. And C. Mahoney in the other McLaren is trying to get back up to there as well. Meanwhile, this battle goes on between Davis and B-Tube.
All tenths in this fight.
I reckon Davis is struggling a bit at the moment in these conditions. Maybe then B-Tube's decision to stay out there for a little bit longer in qualifying was the right decision, because he's now in the slipstream of Davis, using overtake as well. Fastest final sector from the Brit, but he doesn't quite get it done. But he's always got the rundown to turn 4 at the Retro Riposta. He's got a brilliant exit on Davis. Again, he's just not quite close enough. Chile's starting to break away from Lafrat now in the battle for 5th. Warman, his day's just turning from bad to worse with another 3 second.
I tell you what, Warman's locking up a lot. I just went through him for a few corners. He was locking up quite a lot.
Yeah. Well, I reckon, I don't know if you reckon this as well, but I don't reckon Davis is going to be able to hold on for many more laps, because he's really struggling in the traction zones. B-Tube also struggled a little bit out of Jinsao though. Turn 12. Saying that, here he comes then, on Davis. Tries to go round the outside, but I think he gets through. No, not quite, because Davis has the run on him out there, but he's still got the run down to the Retro Riposta. Here comes B-Tube, but I think Davis got a lot more energy, a lot more deployment than B-Tube does. Davis is smart, and he keeps ahead of the McLaren. Davis is doing a good job at the moment, isn't he? Keep that McLaren behind.
The smallest gap out there on track at the minute is between Silent and Abra, who are down in 14th, 15th. There's a train down there, and Thrasher's just got a 3-second penalty.
Yeah. Once again, B-Tube is going to try it. Of course, because you're going slower in the wet, it's very easy to save up your ERS deployment. And both Davis and B-Tube will know that. And Davis is very clear he knows that, because he's almost got a full battery to use. While the train is forming behind Cameron, and GSR Silent is trying to get past Hissy, but again not quite able to.
A lot of these guys are keeping consistent gaps with each other.
Of course, they've got to take these inters a long way though.
Yeah,
18 laps. Yeah. GSR Luke is staying with Archie Cyberbot though.
And then 3 seconds down the road, you've got Davis and Beachy, the 2 championship contenders.
Yeah.
And C. Mahoney's
Mahoney.
been given a 5-second penalty for corner cutting. Archie Cyberbot goes into the pit lane.
Yes, he does. So, he's got wing damage. That's crucial. Oh, what a disappointment from the Brit.
But he has wing damage.
Yeah, he lost his left end plate. I don't know where, but he did.
How can you lose your left end plate at Brazil?
I don't know. He must have just lost traction somewhere. That would explain why GSR Luke was gaining on so much. Speaking of GSR Luke, he now takes the lead and now wants to build the gap over Davis.
Look at this train, by the way, from around 11th to 15th. We've got a train here. Striker, Pixie, Silent, Abra, and MNK. Are all having in a bit of a train here, fighting each other.
Yeah, it's a very, very good battle within the midfield. Beachy is very close to the back of the American now. He's gonna try it round the outside at turn 1, but there's no way through there. Davis a master at defending at the moment. Still keeps the McLaren at bay. Beachy running very low fuel though, but Beachy's gonna go down the inside.
They're wheel to wheel out of turn 4.
Yeah.
Beachy into them, but Davis gonna come back at him. Now into turn 5. Round the outside goes Beachy, and he gets the move. Davis loses a bit of control, but Beachy gets into P2.
A very good move from the championship leader, and he needed that because he will now have an advantage over Davis in the championship. That will be crucial.
The championship leader overtakes his championship rival. That could be the championship defining moment right there.
Yeah, with Archer Cyberbot, he needs to gain a lot of ground now. But meanwhile, GSR Luke, do not forget, he is one of the youngest, if not the youngest, in this field, which is even more impressive for what he's doing right now. And he's still gaining on that McLaren. Oh, yeah, but Archer Cyberbot showing his pace now. Of course, he's got to get past this big train in front. As far as he's behind the leader, 23 seconds. That is doable. But of course, he will have to make one more stop than GSR Luke. So that is pretty much a legit gap. Archer's really got to get his foot down. But for Davis, his troubles might not be over because Chile is now gaining on him in that racing point.
This is a Look, there are quite a lot of small gaps. Anything could happen in this race. There could be a safety car yet.
Yeah. However, I mentioned Luke was gaining on Beachy, but he's not now because Beachy was just gaining 8/10 on that last lap.
Oh, and there's that brush trying to go around the outside of Striker into turn 1. He now switches to the inside. It's a good switch back. Oh, they make contact. And Striker stays ahead. I think Abra could have damage. Really don't know.
Yeah. But he's
going to go again down the rest of Aposta, down the inside. His hand goes up.
I think he's got him.
He goes
Yes,
through. Also, we see
Yes, he
Warman
has.
going slow at the final corner.
Of course, Archie Cybot will want to get through all these guys.
Archie in a
Which-
championship fight gets past MNK.
Yeah.
Striker moves out of the way and lets Archie
Yeah.
through.
Yeah, they know he's a championship contender, so they are not going to fight him, especially because they know he's a lot quicker than them.
I think that's
Especially
quite
in
a
these
bad thing to
conditions.
do, to just let him through.
It's bad but respectful. In comes Luke now then, from the lead. I personally reckon Luke's doing the 2-stop today, and in comes Davis as well. So clearly those guys, as I said, are doing a 2-stop. And Warman's in as well.
Luke's in, Davis is in. So Beeb Cheeb leads the race from Chile.
And Lafrat, and then Jensen in the other Red Bull. All set to 2. We got a bit of a yellow, but we're all right.
Oh, Archie nearly went down the inside.
Yeah.
Barbara.
Arch. Yeah. But for
Archie's
Archie,
gaining a lot.
Yeah. But for Archie, that's really crucial because GSR Luke is about 5 seconds ahead of him.
Barbara gets a penalty.
Yeah. I saw that. MNK boy trying to stick with our championship contender, but it's not. I just don't think he has the pace. YouTube, I reckon. Yep, he continues to stay out, as is Chile. So I hazard a guess. I don't know about you, mate, but I personally reckon they might be doing the 1-stop today. GSR Luke gets past Callum.
Well, now Archie down the inside of Barbara into turn 1. And Cameron nearly spins with Silent in the front as well. Manages to hold it together, but now Cameron's going to go all the way around the outside of both of them. That's a great move from Archie.
Yeah. On my screen, for some reason, Cameron spun. Oh! Made contact!
And
With that F1 boy!
Cameron's off as well. What was going on there?
I don't know. I don't know whose fault that was. I don't know if Cameron squeezed him too much, or if that F1 boy just braked too late.
He has no front wing
But
now.
safety car!
And we have a safety car deployed. And he's crashed. Albra's crashed.
Sig Fountain gets a drive through. Is B-Cheap going to come in? Yeah, wise thing to do from the Brit. And I reckon Chile
And
might do the same.
Going to throw the race wide open, especially for those who've lost out towards the start of the race. That's really going to throw things really wide open.
Yeah. Someone who this will really help though is Archie. This will mean now that he gets back into the fray. Chili pits. Yeah, Frat pits. See Mahoney pits. Gets held up a lot. I'm presuming because he had a 5-second. Jensen pits. Hissy pits. MNK boy pits. Cameron pits. A lot of people in the pits right now.
It's the best thing to do to pit right now, honestly.
What? What the? Beef Cheese been disqualified.
What?
According on my screen. Wait, what? Wait, what? Hang on.
I think that's a glitch. I think it's a glitch. He's still going for me.
But he's still going, so I don't know. I don't know what happened there.
Why did it say BG had been disqualified? Like, what was the reason?
I don't know. No idea. But
He's not disqualified.
Yeah, oh my god, there's so many warnings I have to go through.
You know, he's not disqualified.
No.
There is no need to worry.
probably thinking, thank God for that. But that was weird. Anyway, it might have been because why would he overtake the safety car? Doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Anyway, just continuing on.
So where's the safety car?
Safety car, I believe, is just round this next corner. Just
Oh, look how fast
rounding
that
turn.
safety car's going.
Wait, what? Oh right. Minute. Wait, hang on. Wait.
Oh no, that's not the safety car. Surrendered. It's 6,000. Oh, he's gone off.
You can see
oh, he's gone off.
No, I think the safety car's just waiting.
Yeah, no,
Wait
that
for
is.
speed tube.
I thought that was because because obviously it's yellow now. I
Yeah.
thought
Yeah.
Sixth Fountain was the safety car, but
Yeah. So B Tube now picks it up. He will
I'm
probably
just-
be relieved.
I'm just getting a replay of the Abra incident. He sent
Yeah.
his point of view into what happened. The Cameron's obviously spun it, but then he spun it on Abra's screen, but Abra's he's just lagging. Abra goes down to, Cameron squeezes him, leaves him no room, and Abra goes straight off into the runoff area.
Yeah.
That's
I'm very
Cameron's fault there.
Yeah. Yeah, as I was saying, Archie, I'm very surprised he stayed out.
He only just pitted,
Yeah, I know, but still, taking those tyres near enough 30 laps is going to be a... Oh, Silent gets there 5 seconds. But as I was saying, taking those tyres nearly 30 laps is a big ass. Especially on those rears. We'll have to see what happens though. But all we know is that the audio you're seeing right now, apart from Archie, is legit. I think, if I'm right. Just need to check how many stops they've done. Yep, the audio you're seeing now is legit. So, well, apart from Archie. So, B-Tube doing a great job so far. That's a good point. B-Tube took the lead, didn't he? I forgot to acknowledge that. Yeah, because I forgot he put under safety car, didn't he? Yeah, I forgot about that. But it's fine. Of course, we don't want to see any drivers spinning it out on cold tyres. Of course, as you and I know, it is very easy. Spin out. I know for you, Archie, may not. Did you compete in Tier 3 on Saturday? I can't remember.
Yeah, I didn't yesterday. I didn't yesterday, but I am in Tier 3.
Oh right, yeah. Okay, that's fine then. Yeah, I was about to say. Yeah, never mind then. But for the Tier 3 drivers I was following yesterday, along with Archie, they provide an absolute crack of a race. So. And I personally reckon this Tier 2 race is going to be no different.
I don't think it's going to be in
that's
this lap, you know, because look at where Sick Fountain is. It might go without him. Warman is just ahead of Archie. Warman's going to have to move out of the way on the restart, definitely.
Yeah.
He should just pull to the side, really, when the safety car comes in. Surely it's the start.
He will ghost though, so that will help these drivers not get in his way. But Warman, it's going to be a very difficult race now, and possibly quite a boring one because he's a lap down. Safety car is in though, regardless of where Sick Fountain is.
So the safety car's going in without Sick Fountain. So the safety car let's see what drama's going to happen on this restart. We have 18 laps remaining when we cross the line to go racing. Anything could happen. We're halfway through the race. What a crazy first half.
lights it up.
Goes very early indeed. Now they're all going to catch up. GSR
Here comes Luke now.
Inside. And is he going to go down the inside into someone? No, he isn't. He just backs out. And then someone's spinning. It's Archie. Archie and Jay have gone spinning. Down at turn 1.
I only caught the end of that, but Archie just can't seem to get any luck in these races.
See Mahoney's
out.
Tried as well. He's binned it in the gravel. Oh, he's right in the middle of the track. Down out of the first few corners, the sick man going to get in the way of him for no reason. That's a massive crash.
Meanwhile, Striker and Hissy going side by side. Sorry, my party chat's overlaying it. But Hissy goes a little bit wide. But I reckon he's got Striker it. Yes, he does. So a very good move from the Mercedes driver.
Davis can't seem to lap Warman. He's losing pace massively. He can't seem to lap him. As soon as I say that though, he is gonna lap GSR Warman.
Yeah. But again, just like in Japan, Archie Cyberbot just can't get any luck. He just constantly something happens to him. But meanwhile, he's going to go round the outside of Cameron. And I think he's got it. Yes, he has.
Archie didn't get actually any damage. Cameron's lagging so much.
Sick Fountains round.
Oh, silence round. Silence gone round at turn 1.
VSC.
Yeah, VSC.
Archie and Cameron virtually side by side. But Archie does indeed get ahead of the racing point. Yeah, Silent retires, understandably. Yeah, Woman. It just keeps going downhill for the Canadian.
Who's that? That's Silent. Right.
Yeah.
Apparently, from what I'm hearing, Warman spun chili and he was a lap down. From what I've seen in Discord.
I reckon Luke could have a bit of a run here though on B-Tube. No, because they're both B-Tube's using overtake and Luke is not. So B-Tube will stay ahead of the Renault. Jensen gets up the inside of his teammate. There, a bit of a risky move from the Red Bull driver, but he gets it done. Warman's tired. That leaves the frat vulnerable to Callum. But again, he can't get it done. Into the Retro Reposter. Cyberbot though. Yep, oh, and he's got him even more fuming with that. It's almost like Sick Fountain's retired now. Another VSC. Luke very close to the back of our championship leader. Luke really wants to be the youngest GSR winner, but he's got to fight for it because B-Tube is a very good racer.
Jensen's 5/10 from Davis. Are we under VSC or is that just a glitch on my screen?
We are still under VSC. I reckon VSC's at
yep,
VSC's
it's ended
now.
Look.
Yeah, Davis is starting a bit of a train. Yep, Archie and Thrasher come in. Probably be Archie's last pit stop now. It's pretty much no return for the Brit now. Pretty much the only thing he's going to get now is fastest lap. But Luke is still staying with Beachy up at the front. Beachy, this will give him a huge championship advantage going into France. Yeah, but Beachy, he does have a low amount of fuel, so he's got to be careful of that. Davis, though, he is getting ahead of Jensen now. He's starting to gain out the gap. The American has now found his groove. Edgars is getting close to Callum in the fight for 6th as well. So do you reckon GSR Luke could get past Beachy?
He could do. Let's have a look at the penalties as well. So
yeah, that is a good point.
Beachy has no penalties. Oh, GSR Luke has 2 penalties. So
that's the problem.
With GSR Luke,
Davis has no warnings.
That's great driving from him.
Yeah. The Frat has 2 penalties. Callum has also 2 penalties. Edgars has 2 warnings. Hissy has 1 warning. Striker has 1 penalty. Chili has 1 penalty. Cameron has a penalty. MNK Boy has just a warning. Riles has 2 warnings. Thrasher has 2 penalties. Archie has 1 penalty. And the rest are out. Yeah, Archie setting a stonker of a fastest lap. Maybe a second quicker than the next fastest lap. He wants at least to get that fastest lap. But yet again, he'll just be falling further and further down the championship. We see them in the background. Yeah. However, I personally reckon, I don't know about you, but unless something of a miracle happens, like Davis crashes out or something, I don't reckon Luke will keep that 2nd place. I reckon he'll drop down to 3rd. Edgars gets a 3-second there. Yeah, Beachy just now checking out a bit. He's starting to ramp up the pace. Of course, he's got to make sure he doesn't get a puncher. Archie now past his teammate and getting on the back of Thrasher. GSR 2 racing points. 10th right now.
GSR Callum, by the way, I haven't really seen him at all in this whole session. He's P7, so he's not done very bad.
I know.
It's been 9
he
positions in this race.
Yeah.
Striker's made up the most places so far, making up 10 places as Thrasher and Archie are going wheel to wheel. Archie's ahead. And we're going to watch these two.
Davis now gets a 3 seconds.
So Davis, obviously, he's got 3. He had no warnings, but Now that's all gone.
Yeah, he must have got this one
Two
very
warnings on
recently
the
then.
previous lap and then the penalty on this lap.
This will mean Luke will just have enough to keep that second place. 2 second places in a row for the Renault driver. Consistency is an all-time high for him, but technically same with Beep Cheap. I will have a look at the championship. No, I'll have a look at the schedule. Yeah, this could be Beep Cheap's third win of the season if he keeps going this way. How many penalties does Jensen have? Because I forgot. Jensen doesn't have any penalties either, so that could put Davis down to fourth, and yet again Beachy would extend his championship lead. Actually, have I checked Beachy's penalties? Yeah, he's just got one warning, so he's all fine for now. I reckon his tyres are going off though, because GSR Luke is starting to reel him in a little bit, but Luke does have
MNK's got 3 seconds as well.
Yeah. Yeah, but I reckon B-Tube has a good buffer. B-Tube, even though he told us last race that he did not like the wet conditions at all, I don't know. Oh, Luke's in. He clearly cannot take those tyres to the end. Oh yeah, of course, he put on lap 12, didn't he? In comes the Renault. Decent stop by the Renault boys. And he gets on his way again.
He's like, I don't think he's going to do well though. He's going to come out not even in the points, so...
I reckon he might go for fastest lap, though.
Yeah, look at that though. Everyone else been on mediums for about between 12 and 14 laps.
Yeah.
They're going to be very degraded by the end of the race.
Yeah. He only has to gain another 6/10 to beat Archie's fastest lap. So, I don't know. Meanwhile, Jensen is still sticking on the back of Davis. But our two championship contenders are still keeping it on the road and keeping those tyres in check.
So good! Come on!
What is that? Davis is in now.
I literally just put my phone on. That's the first thing I hear.
Davis pits now. So B2 could have a huge championship lead if he manages to take those tyres to the end. Best stop from Davis, but yeah, that now puts Davis out of the points as well. Archie gets another fastest lap there. He's clearly pushing a lot. He wants to try and get on the back of Davis. Can GSR Luke take that back? He's on fresh tyres, so it could be possible. Beauty's doing a sterling job, isn't he? Up at the front. Oh, there we go. Don't know if that put his mic on or if he took it off. Now Bucci pits, so he can't take it to the end either.
Jensen! Out of... All of a sudden, Jensen Bartley could win the race.
It's a Red Bull 1-2 as well.
Red Bull could claim a 1-2 in GSR Tier 2.
Luke gets in front of Bucci now. Luke timed that to perfection there, and he's undercut him. Also look at the amount of places Callum and Striker have got.
Callum is on the podium as well. This is brilliant. 13 and 14 places. Jensen's made up 9 places. Jensen is in the running to win this race.
But of course they've got to take those tyres to the end.
They've just got to save the tyres and claim a Red Bull 1-2.
Yeah, I reckon the person who wins this race is going to be the person who Jensen comes in now. Lefrat stays out.
Lefrat is going to win the race. Unless he pits. Callum is in the P2.
And Hissy gets up to 3rd.
And Striker, Chili, Luke and Beachy also there.
GSR Callum gets a 3-second though.
That's not...
GSR Callum's in the wall!
Oh, it's in the wall! And he's just thrown away.
Safety car!
And we have a late safety car in GSR. What an ending we have to this race.
Lefrat could honestly win this because he's pitting under safety car. This is mad. This is crazy. Can't quite get over what's happening right now. GSR Callum is absolutely furious. He just got onto the curb and it spun him round. Striker gets a 5-second for colliding with...
Oh, Chili spun! Chili spun!
Chili's out!
Oh, we had
Where has all this come from? Oh, in comes Lefrat now. Could he be the guy to win this race? Hissy and Striker also come in.
Hissy, Striker,
which puts GSR...
Luke is coming through.
He's taken the lead now.
Beachy is in P2. Davis is in P3.
That's going to mean Archie's now in the points.
Archie gets back into the points. And the Red Bull 1-2 that looks certain is now a 5-6. Which...
Oh, but what a shame for Callum.
He got a puncture and it threw him into the wall. Quite heavily, I guess.
Yeah, he just took those tyres a bit too long. However, Luke does have...
I'll be surprised if the safety car's not in this lap, actually. Because, obviously, we've got to have 3 laps of racing at the end.
Cameron's only made 1 stop though. For some reason. Alright. Are we going to get it in this lap? Here's the 3rd sector. No, we don't. So, we're going to have 3 laps to the flag. However, I personally reckon BTuber's still got this.
This is going to go either way. Really going to go either way.
Yeah. Luke,
I have been given a hot chocolate.
Damn.
So I'm going to sip that for the last few laps of this race.
Yes, indeed. Right. I don't reckon GSR Luke's going to hold on though, simply because of his penalties. Pretty much the complete opposite of what he was like in Japan. where he just seemed to be immune to them. This time he just seems to be getting quite a few. But Davis, I will.
Let's have a check up on penalties. We see Davis with 1 penalty and 1 warning. Luke has 2 penalties and 2 warnings. Beachy has 2 warnings. So Beachy at the minute is winning this race.
Yeah. Oh, it'd be such a shame though for Luke because he's driven impeccably, but just not quite clean enough.
The youngest podium sitter in GSR.
Yeah,
Unless
reckon
something dramatic happens where Beachy and Davis get penalties and he pulls away, he won't become the youngest ever race winner in GSR today.
No, he won't. In comes the safety car though. Luke will control the pace. I think he's our youngest ever race leader, I believe. That would make sense, yeah. He's the youngest ever finisher. Luke is going very early though.
He goes very early. They're gonna have to wait until the safety car line to overtake though, and we have green flags. And now Davis is already ahead of
brilliant.
Beachy and Davis going wheel to wheel now, and someone Davis ahead.
Beachy's ahead. No, they almost make contact. That was
Jensen's
Beachy got very lucky there.
Cameron right behind him. Lafrat P6. Edgar's
Here
P7.
comes Jensen.
Archie's gone up into P8.
Jensen's up the inside of our championship leader. Oh,
He's going to keep in it.
Oh. Luke's very wide. But this is brilliant right now.
Archie's going on an absolute push here. He's already up into P6. He was P8. Going down into turn 4. He was in P8.
Whoa, Beachy got a massive snap of oversteer out of...
And Archie now going down the inside of Cameron. He's up into P5. Brilliant fighting spirit from Archie Cyberbot.
Yeah. Archie does not want to lose the championship
I'll tell you
without
what,
a
the
fight.
only reason why that gap between Beachy and Jensen is really high is because they made contact out of turn 4. Jensen just managed to save the car from spinning into the wall.
Yeah. Here comes Davis though. On GSR Luke. He's going to go up the inside.
And he takes the lead.
Championship contender takes the lead.
And as it
on
stands,
the penultimate lap.
And as it stands then, I'm just going to go to the championship a minute. So give me 1 second. So as it stands, championship is Davis is ahead in the championship by 2 points as it stands.
Do remember though, Davis does have penalties, so I reckon Beachy is the legit race leader still.
Davis is pulling away though. You can tell Davis has already pulled 9/10 and is gaining quite a lot.
That would be crucial because he's got to gain 3 seconds though, which is he's got 1.6 at the moment. I don't know if he's gonna have enough.
Penalties aren't gonna help him. Oh, Davis goes in the grass. He's lost quite a few tenths from that.
Yeah, and Luke, but Jensen, then Edgar's gets fastest lap, taking it away from Archie Cyberbot. I doubt Archie will care now because it's been a brilliant recovery drive from the Williams. But we're now on the final lap. It's been a brilliant race so far. Davis with the purple first sector, but according to this, he will not have enough in the
Davis
bag.
has a connection symbol. Go to Luke's, and he has a connection symbol.
I will just
On the final lap of the race.
Yes, he does. Just coming out of turn 10 now. A very dramatic end to this race. Davis is just coming through Junsao now. Onto the final stretch now. Davis, he has had a brilliant drive, but I don't think it's going to be enough. I reckon it's only going to be enough for second. Davis crosses the line to win on track, but it's Beep Cheap, our
Jensen
championship leader.
What a race!
It's Beep Cheap, our championship leader, who takes back-to-back victories.
And
Wow.
is the championship now decided in Beep Cheap's favour? That is the question as we have as we now have 3 races left in the calendar. This is going to get really, really close.
I don't reckon though that Beep Cheap can quite seal it in France. But I don't care about that right now, because what an ending.
What a race. Beep Cheap takes the win. Jensen gets on the podium. For back-to-back podiums in GSR.
Yeah.
He
But
got one in
also-
Japan as well.
Yeah. But I would also say honourable mention Archie Cyberbot. Wow. What a comeback from him. But Beep Cheap, it is getting better and better for our championship leader. He wins in Brazil. It's a Brit 1-2 as well. Yes. Davis finishes 3rd. Archie Cyberbot a brilliant 4th. GSR Luke finishes in 5th. Hissy finishes in 6th. Striker gets 7th. Edgars gets 8th. 9th gets MNK Boy, and 10th is the Frat. I got to get them in. What a race!
Alright, I'm going to have to just go a minute. But what
Right,
a
yeah.
race. Great race.
Yep.
Yep, see
Phenomenal
ya.
race from those guys. Yep. Yeah, just give me a sec. Oh yeah, it was Davis, wasn't it? Yeah, so after that brilliant ending to the race,
Yeah.
B-Chip isn't in.
He's still in the lobby.
I'll invite him again then. Give me a sec. There we go. Alright, so first of all, we'll start with you, B-Tube. How was that? I mean, you didn't win on track, but you kept it very clean on penalties. How does it feel?
I so nearly bottled that. Oh, I literally just sat there because after the safety car restart, because Davis had me before we got to the line, and I was just there like, yep, they've all got penalties. I'll just sit here in 3rd. I just thought as long as I'm 3 seconds, less than 3 seconds behind, I'll win. So, yes, another win.
Yeah, and also, not only that, but extending your championship lead as well. It just seems to be getting better and better, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, I could do with every race being wet, to be honest.
Wow. I don't think other drivers would agree with you, but anyway, fantastic job, mate.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Cheers.
Yeah. And then we'll do second, Jensen.
Yes.
Once again, a very unexpected second place. Last week it was Cameron. This week it's you. How was that?
Well, yeah, the start was a bit weird because I was expecting the pre-start, and then everything went off the hill, and then gained a few places. I think when the safety car came out, I'd literally just pitted, and I thought, oh great, if I hadn't have pitted, I would have probably been contending for the win. And then just trying to keep out of the corners, just make sure I'm not getting a penalty. And was very close with Beat Cheap on the restart, almost pushed off, but made it work. And didn't realise the two guys in front had penalty, so result for me.
Yeah, it was a phenomenal result from you, mate, especially for Red Bull. Congratulations.
The only tier where Red Bull are doing very well.
Yeah. Congratulations, mate.
Thank you.
And finally, we have Davis. So, mate, penalties kind of let you down a little bit there, but still, it's a podium. How did that go?
Pretty good. I mean, I'll take the podium. These rain races are not the strongest for me. I'm ready for a dry race, and coming into France, I feel confident. As long as it's a dry race, I feel like I do good. But of course, Beep Cheap and Archery are like the two fastest, and they're wet. So if the season just ends out in the rain, then I think Beep Cheap might lock it up.
Yeah. Bigger Beat Cheap, do you reckon you can still catch him in the championship?
Maybe. It's gonna be a 19-point lead for him, so as long as if he gets bad luck and I just have a good race, then yeah, most likely. I don't know how good he is at France, but I know France is one of a strong track for me, along Italy is also.
Yes, so could be in for a very good end to the season. Anyway, congratulations, mate.
Thank you.
So, after that brilliant race in Brazil, we end it here in GSR. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see